I've been kind of slacking on my vlogging. I decided to do a little 8-month kind of update fun video about Paxton and then show some of mine and Paxton's favorites. So with that, Paxton is 8 months old and teething. Teething is definitely a different experience for us. Braelyn did not teeth. She got her first tooth at a year, and she just, after that, she just got her teeth. There was no teething involved. He, on the other hand, is full of drool, aren't you? You got these in your eyes. Boop. He is full of drool all the time. We actually wear bibs non-stop. And he's been a little more vocal and fussy because he wants to chew on something all the time. So he's not always the happiest unless he gets to chew on something. Yeah! Oh my! See the drool flying? He is very active, constantly trying to move, wiggle, and get off of our laps. The thing is, he doesn't crawl yet. We are so close. He sits on his own, of course, but then he gets into like an almost all fours position. And then he'll like kind of rock or reach, but then he plops to his belly and then he doesn't crawl after that. So, he's getting there. I give it a few weeks and he will be crawling. He likes to stand on things. He's dropping everything right now. But he's not pulling himself up. He will just stand at the table or stand at the walker or whatever he is standing at. He is a big boy. We are in 18 to 24 month clothes. Very few 12-month items do still fit. He is over 20 pounds and I believe he is just barely a smidge under 28 inches. So he is definitely a lot bigger than what Braelyn was. Braelyn was a very petite, like 0 percentile. She was only 16 pounds at a year old. So this is a totally new experience for me because I have to lug him around and he is a lot bigger than his sister was. He grows through clothes so much faster than she ever did. Like she was in clothes, she still wears 2T dresses sometimes. It's just, she's slow, she's petite, and it's okay. He does not sleep through the night, and that is okay. He just gets up to nurse between every 3 to 5 hours, we'll say. So sometimes it's 3 hours, sometimes he'll go 5 hours, he'll get up, nurse, and go back to sleep. He is an easy baby, like, easy. Braelyn, long as she was touching me, she would go to sleep or be with me, but the minute I laid her down, she was like, blah. Him, he nurses. He very seldom comfort nurses, just more nurses for the fact of food. And then once he's done nursing, he wants his bed and he wants to lay down. He actually gets a little bit cranky, so like he'll kind of wiggle and fuss and in my arms because he just wants his bed. So I just nurse him and I can lay him down awake and he'll literally like stare at the ceiling, maybe babble for like a minute, sometimes not. Usually he does like this head motion on his blanket behind me. His crib sheet is a like Nike type crib sheet. And so if he's got that feeling, he'll kind of rub his head and he is out and down. And it's so nice to be able to lay him down awake, especially because in the middle of the night, if he does nurse both sides and he doesn't like want to go back to sleep nursing per se, I can just lay him down and walk away and he'll go back to sleep. As far as food, he eats literally almost anything. We did the baby-led weaning, still do the baby-led weaning. It is absolute mess. I can like do a separate video if people want it. Otherwise, I'll just kind of quickly say it's a mess. It's amazing. He eats anything, and I mean anything. I don't have to cook. I don't have to give him purees or buy purees. Just be prepared for a mess. And he chews, and people stare at him when we go to restaurants because they're shocked at what he is eating. And he is so happy to eat. The kid does not want to miss a meal, which is totally fine. He still nurses a ton. Like Food before 1 is just for fun, but Paxton thinks it's more than just for fun because he needs his food is what he thinks. So he is happy to eat every meal and sit down at the table, and he eats way better than Braelyn does. Braelyn, they always say kids will eat when they're hungry, they won't starve. She'd practically starve if she could. She just doesn't feel like eating. Food is not an issue whatsoever with him. We nurse a ton. I can't even tell you though how many times during the day he nurses, just like Braelyn was. They nurse when they, on demand, whenever they feel like it. So there's no set time, set schedule. He nurses when he feels like it. Sometimes he'll go hours, sometimes he'll go minutes between like a nursing session. Sometimes they're long sessions and sometimes they're really short sessions. Sorry, I'm holding his passy because he was quite, he does take a passy like 5 minutes out of the day, maybe. Sometimes we go a whole day without ever touching a passy. So like, does not really take a passy. I have it, I let him if he wants to. It doesn't really like soothe him per se. He'll take it, but he doesn't really care. He is so happy generally overall that he doesn't need it. Like, there's no soothing needed. The kid barely cries. Like, I heard him cry a week ago for the first time, and I texted my mom and was like, Mom, he's crying. It makes me sad. It breaks my heart. Because he never cries. Braelyn decided to join us in the video because she was done playing her Play-Doh. So I'm letting her join in Paxton's update. I'm going to, let's see, we hit up like the car seat he doesn't really like. We hit up the food, his stats. He sleeps generally really well. I don't know if I finished saying that he goes to bed at like 7 or 7:30 and will sleep till 9 or 9:30 sometimes 8. Depends on the day. I don't complain whatsoever. Do you love your brother?
Yes.
Is he special? What's your favorite thing to do with your brother?
Play with him.
Play with him? What do you like to play with him?
With my little people on my block.
With your little people in your blocks? Paxton loves little people, like the Fisher-Price little people. He absolutely loves them, and he loves cars. So anything like that goes vroom, vroom, huh. He loves cars. And you like to play what else? Hide and seek, or like you like to hide and then pop out? And you go boo!
I will big kitty and hop out and put my head up.
That is right. Yeah, you are. You're such a good big sister.
Yes, and the other one I like to play with my funny is right?
Yeah. We are now going to show you some of our favorite items lately that we've been using and that we get. They're just simple, easy things to get and that I absolutely love. These teethers really get back into where they like need to go to get back to the molars or wherever they want. I love that they can also dip them in juice or food or whatever they want, which is really cool. Love this brand. I had them with Braelyn. She had like an orange and a yellow one. They were perfect, so I reordered these. One stays here at home, another goes in the diaper bag. You can even, it has holes. You can attach the little like passy clips or a strap to it. Totally awesome. Love, love, love this item. The next items we got, they're full of drool right now, are these spoons. Now, of course, I need to look up the name of them in my phone. I'll look up the name and I'll attach the link down below. But these are, he's trying to crawl, you guys. These are spoons. Can you see this? And then this one is solid. These spoons are awesome. They have a silicone tip. Your hair's in my face. They have a silicone tip, and what they are is they're like a baby-led weaning spoon. So they're completely flat. They're the perfect size for their grip. They can really honestly use either end of the spoon. This one allows stuff to kind of stick in more. So this is supposed to be like for older, and then this is for the younger babies. They can dip it in oatmeal so that they can feed themselves, and it sticks to the spoon, which is totally awesome. Baby-led weaning, of course, so that way they can do it themselves and you're not spoon feeding them. We love this. I use both because it doesn't matter to us. He can use either. And so great for applesauce, pretty much oatmeal, anything like that type of thing. Soup obviously doesn't stick to it. But we love these. I will attach the name and the link below because, oh, I think they're Num Nums. There you go. They're Num Nums. And they come in the 2-pack like this. I want to say they're only like $9 on Amazon. The last thing that we love, and we had just ordered on Amazon, that is totally cool, are these adorable 4.5 ounce size pouches. So we have a panda, a monkey,
Yes, the monkey. I can figure it out.
a walrus,
A walrus.
and a penguin.
Penguin.
You can order these on squishy.com. I got them on Amazon in a 4-pack. I want to say it was like $10 or something. What they are is refillable pouches. So these have a Ziploc on the bottom. You fill them with applesauce or yogurt or whatever you like. Ziploc the bottom tight. They are dishwasher safe, and I just rinse them out. They have a really nice little top, just like a pouch. And the kids love these. So I wanted my own refillable so I could choose to put whatever I want in them. There's no risk of moldiness or anything like that getting in there, and I know there's been issues and that type of thing. So I like that. I can do the pouches myself. They were cheap, they were cute and adorable. The little tip that I have is if you fill it with applesauce and you want to take it with you for the day, you fill it with applesauce and then you put it in the freezer. So by the time you go for like the zoo or whatever in the afternoon, it's defrosted and still cold for you to, for the kids. I don't use them. You want more food? To use. So those are our favorite items, and that is our update for Paxton. I tried to do it kind of quick and just kind of on a whim, and you can see it ended up with Braelyn on my lap, Paxton on the floor eating a snack, and not quite as planned, but that's okay because that's how motherhood is. I am going to be filming another couple fun videos. I think Brandon and I want to do a challenge, and then I'm going to see if Braelyn wants to do Mommy's makeup. Yeah? You want to film doing Mommy's makeup? That might be fun. So we might do a little toddler makeup, which will be pretty cool. Would you like to do that? Yeah. So we might do that. Be on the lookout for those. I hope everybody had a good day, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye. Say bye-bye. Bye.